How much of the hires so far have been like U.S. hiring India somewhere else versus India hiring U.S., world hiring world, whatever that looks like?
Yeah. I mean, about 20% of our placements have probably been kind of like US to US type roles as well. We have done some of that.
Yeah.
The way we look at this problem is not there's cheaper labor elsewhere.
Yeah.
Like I think that's a bad context to get to give yourself. The ethos that we founded the company on was that great people have been equally distributed across this planet since the beginning of time.
Right.
They just haven't been equally accessible. And that comes from my background working in branding and creative. I worked with creatives all over the world. I mean, I had collaborators in Eastern Europe, in Western Europe, in the Southeast Asia, in Africa. I've worked with them all over. And there are some fantastic designers that I know from these places who, quite frankly, are way better designers than I am. That I'd bring in on projects and they'd blow me away. Mark's had the same experience with developers. And so when you kind of take that frame of reference, what we've found is if you're a US, employer, you want to go find the very best software engineer for your company. We could go look for that person anywhere. And if we are optimizing for the best person, maybe they're in the US, maybe they're not. If they're not in the US, there is a reduced cost, but it might be like it's 70, 80% the price of a US developer of the same skill set. And so it's not like there's not this crazy, we're going to hire overseas and we're going to save 50%. We made it a company policy that if someone comes to us and they're like, oh, so you're telling me I can reduce my labor force in the US and move it to the Philippines, we're not interested. Like, we're not working with you. You're not a growing company. You're trying to cut costs. Growing companies don't care if that person is an $80,000 salary or $100,000 salary. They want the best person, the right person, no matter where they are, who fits their culture and gets the idea